Hello friends, and welcome. The more I researched and spent time preparing for this video about the best blush products for those of us over 50, the more excited I became. Why? Well, actually for two reasons. First, blush is even more important for us now than it was in our 20s and 30s, because as we get older, our skin not only gets drier, but it also loses some of its natural color, radiance, and glow. And the second reason I feel very excited is because I ended up finding 4 blush products that truly are outstanding for several different reasons. And I found one very recently that I feel is absolutely the best blush I've ever used. So I can't wait to share these picks with you today. But before we dive into ranking these 11 blushes, I'd like to take just a moment to say welcome back to those of you who are returning to my channel. I thank you so much. And welcome also to those of you who are here for the very first time. My name is Elise, and as a professional working makeup artist who specializes in helping women over 50 look their best, I am passionate about providing makeup and beauty tips, techniques, and product information that works for us now and can make a real difference in how we all look and feel. So if this sounds like an approach to over 50 beauty, which you'd like to embrace, I hope you'll join our really wonderful family of subscribers. And also, if you'd like to be notified each Thursday when a new video is available, please do hit that bell icon below the video and to the right, and you'll automatically be notified. Something I want to quickly mention that I hope will be helpful to many of you relates to a question that one of my subscribers recently asked. This subscriber had heard someone mention playlists on YouTube, but she wasn't sure what they were. And since playlists can be really helpful, I just wanted to briefly mention what they are and also how to find them on a YouTuber's channel in case you're not familiar with them already. The playlists are simply categories of videos, and each YouTuber has an opportunity to create playlists for his or her channel videos. So for instance, on this channel, some of my playlists include eyeshadow, lipstick, contouring, and makeup tutorials. So if you're interested in a particular makeup topic, such as blush or eyeshadow, all you need to do is look at the list of video titles on that particular playlist to find the video that covers the topic that you're interested in. Now, to find the playlists themselves, click on the name of the YouTube channel, which is below and to the left of each video, and you'll come to a page that has a horizontal banner across the top that has the topic's home and video. And the third topic on this horizontal banner is playlists. If you click on playlists, you'll reach the listing of all the playlists that that particular channel has available. Then, when you click on the playlist topic that you're interested in, you'll see all the videos that relate to that topic. So accessing playlists is a really quick and easy way to find videos on a channel that cover a specific topic that you might be particularly interested in. All right, on to our focus on ranking 11 blushes and sharing with you my top pick, which is absolutely my new favorite blush. I'm focusing on cream and liquid blushes today because cream and liquid blushes are really less likely to settle into our fine lines and creases. And as we get older, it does become more difficult for us to maintain a good moisture level due to a number of things: environment, menopause, the aging process itself. And so our skin really gets drier, and cream blush can look more natural. Most of us have used powder blushes for years, but powder can accentuate wrinkles and make mature, drier skin look even more dehydrated. Now, if you have oily skin, you may still be able to wear powder blushes, and you may also be able to wear cream blushes if you first powder your skin and then apply a cream blush over it, and then also apply a touch of powder on top of the cream blush. In this video, we won't be focusing on what color blush to use, but just on the formulas and particular products that work the best. But it is extremely important to choose a color that works best with the undertone of your skin, since choosing the right color will make a huge difference in how flattering the blush will be on you. If you're not sure of the undertone of your skin, I've put a link in the description box below to one of my videos that gives you 9 different ways that you can determine the undertone of your skin. Now, this certainly isn't an exhaustive test of many different blushes. We're only looking at 11, and there certainly are many other blushes out there that can work very well. But I do think that the blushes that I'll be ranking at the top can definitely stack up extremely well against any other blushes on the market today. When I'm looking for a blush that will work the best for us, I'm looking for 4 things. Number 1, a blush that will provide a natural, fresh flush. That's hard to say. 2, a blush that will remain soft and balmy on our skin for a good portion of the day. 3rd, a blush that's easy to apply and doesn't take a lot of work to look natural. And 4, a blush that's pigmented so we don't have to apply it several times, but also sheer in texture so it glides onto the skin and melts into the skin. What we don't want to see are those telltale lines around the edge of blush that indicate where we've applied it. We definitely want it to look soft and like a natural flush. In other words, we don't want someone to say, "What a beautiful blush you're wearing." We really want it to melt into our skin and not look obvious. Well, I'm sad to say that the blush that ranks 11th is from a brand I absolutely love, which has produced some really outstanding products during the past year. And I must say that they do make other blushes, which I hope are better than this one. This is e.l.f.'s Monochromatic Multi-Stick. Let me show it to you. And here are swatches of 2 of the colors, and I think you can see from these swatches what one of the problems is. First, this blush has some sparkle in it. Now, I absolutely love to see a beautiful glow in a blush, but actual sparkle particles can really be counterproductive for our mature skin. It also is a very soft formulation, which helps it glide on smoothly, but because it is so soft, several times when I've tried it, and right now this happened again, it's left small clumps of the product on my skin. And in warm weather, it gets even softer. So for me, this is a definite no-go formula. Next, at number 10 is Maybelline's Cheeky Cream. I think when you look at these colors, you can again see one of the problems with this blush. One of them squeezed out way too much with just one little squeeze, and the other hardly any came out with the squeeze. Once you put this product on, it does look pretty good on the skin, but the packaging is challenging with this product. First, it's very easy to squeeze out way too much, as you saw, even with a gentle squeeze, which really wastes product. Second, as you saw also, it was difficult to get any product to squeeze out at all from one of these tubes. I actually, in my experimentation before this video, tried 4 times and nothing came out. Also, the plastic caps are time-consuming to remove and to put back on, and because of the sharp angles on the cap, they're just not very comfortable to work with. As you can see, these are caps that you have to screw on and screw off. So I think the challenging packaging of this product is responsible for its lower ranking. Blush number 9 is this Pixie On The Glow blush. And here's what one swipe looks like. I really do like how this product glides on, but unfortunately the shape of the applicator makes it a little bit more difficult to apply if you want to apply it directly from the applicator. But more importantly, the product is just not very pigmented, so it really takes too much time to get the amount of pigment color payoff that you really want to create a lovely blush look. The remaining 8 blushes are all really quite good, but there's usually one aspect of the blush that keeps it from ranking a little bit higher. Numbers 8 and 7 are both stick blushes, and I really do like the formula of each of them. Number 8 is a blush from the clean beauty brand Ilia. And here's what 2 of the colors look like. I did put a couple of swipes of product on my hand. I really like this blush, but because it's a stick, it takes more time to apply to create a really natural look. The 2 application methods that really tend to work best for stick blushes are to put some blush on the back of our hand and then pick up the color with a stippling brush, or put some color on the back of our hand and add just a little bit of moisturizer to the color so it glides on a little bit more easily. Number 7 is this blush from Clinique, which is called their Chubby Stick Cheek Color Balm. This happens to be the color Roly Poly Rosy. Now they've come out with a newer version of this blush in far more colors, so I'm not exactly sure if the newer version is formulated any differently. But once again, I really do like this blush a lot, and it glides on a bit more easily than the Ilia Multi-Stick, which we just looked at. But because it's a stick blush, it does take a little more time to blend in. And there's also a very fine line where blush pigmentation is concerned. It's helpful to have good pigmentation, so we don't have to apply the blush several times. But if the blush is extremely pigmented, it can be challenging to effectively blend it out and get a natural soft look. This blush is very pigmented, so it's important to apply a very small amount and build it up if needed. Next, number 6 are these Milani Cheek Kiss blushes. They're very easy to squeeze out of the tube, and they're beautifully pigmented. But they are a liquid blush, like the number 5 blush that I'll be talking about next. And liquid blushes can sometimes be just a little bit more challenging to blend into the skin so they look natural. They often take just a little bit more time and a little bit more work. But I do find these blushes to look really lovely on the skin. Frankly, if I'd done this video several weeks ago, this next blush would have ranked higher, but some recent blush releases have nudged it a little bit lower in the rankings. It's from the new beauty brand from Selena Gomez called Rare Beauty. It's called Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, and it comes in at number 5. This product is beautifully pigmented, and it will last a very long time, which is a real plus, but it's extremely easy to apply too much because it is so highly pigmented. It's difficult to get just the right amount of this product, since just a very small amount goes a very long way. But it is a gorgeous blush, and it blends in really beautifully. So I will definitely continue to wear this blush, but a few others that I'll talk about next have certainly eclipsed this one. The remaining 4 blushes I will definitely continue to rotate through my makeup routine on a very regular basis, since I really find all 4 of them to be very special. These blushes rank this highly because they're the easiest and quickest to apply, and they really melt into the skin beautifully. Number 4 is a longtime favorite of mine, which is a staple in my makeup kit when I work with clients, and you'll soon see why. It's the cream blush palette of 5 different colors from RCMA, which stands for Research Council of Makeup Artists. And by the way, it is possible to purchase each of these colors separately. This product is so very creamy and easy to apply and provides just the right amount of pigmentation. It's a blush product that you really can't go wrong with. And I like the palette of 5 colors because sometimes it's just fun to create our own custom colors by combining 2 or more of these colors. So it's definitely wonderful to have the versatility as well as the convenience that this blush palette offers. For instance, if you have a neutral undertone to your skin, you could not only use most of these colors individually in this palette, but you could also mix together the pink and coral to get yet another shade that would work beautifully on your skin tone. So just to demonstrate, I put pink here, and above it I put some of the coral, and then above the coral I mix the pink and coral together to get a 3rd shade. The next blush is my highest ranking drugstore pick at number 3. It's Flower Beauty's Blush Bomb Color Drops. The texture of this blush is really interesting because it's more like a gel. In fact, it's almost like a hybrid between a cream and a liquid product. So it's not as thin as a liquid or as thick as a cream. It's pretty much the Goldilocks formula of being just right. You'll also get the perfect amount of product from this applicator. The formula literally melts into the skin, so it looks incredibly natural, and it's pretty darn effortless and mistake-proof to apply. And here's what the product looks like when I blend it out. It's really soft and beautiful, and this is really a particularly lovely cool pink color called Bubbly. I think that it really looks, feels, and actually applies like a product at a much higher price point. Blush number 2 is from a brand new clean beauty brand called Merit. I unfortunately can't swatch it for you since my daughter took it back with her to Los Angeles, but I'll definitely be purchasing a couple of shades of blush from this product line soon. Finding a clean beauty product that performs this well is really exciting. It's called their Flush Balm, and it's extremely emollient, it's lightweight and also hydrating, so it can melt into the skin easily, and it's also buildable. It can be applied directly to the cheek, it can be applied with fingers, with a brush, or with a makeup sponge. And it's certainly a unique design which makes the product really easy to apply. And along with my next highest ranking blush, it has what's, to my mind, one of the most important attributes of a great blush. It's pigmented but also sheer in texture. What this boils down to is that one application will do the trick due to the good pigmentation, and because of how sheer it is, it will also apply easily and look beautifully natural on the skin. And very little blending is needed. And by the way, if you're interested in clean beauty products, I've done a full video on this Merit Clean Beauty line of products, which I'll link in the description box below. And finally, I feel like I should have a drum roll here. Coming in at #1 is a new release from Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty brand. It's her Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush. It's a beautiful design. This is the color Nearly Rose, which is what I'm wearing today. Now, I have to admit that when I first saw this blush, I almost dismissed it because it was so sheer, and I immediately thought it wouldn't have much staying power. But I was dead wrong, which just goes to show how important it is to really test out products before making a final judgment. This is beautifully sheer, and it does exactly what the name says. It melts into the skin. It's literally foolproof to apply, which makes it so easy. We usually need to take brand product descriptions with a grain of salt, but frankly, this description from the brand is right on. It says, and I quote, "A breakthrough, mistake-proof liquid light cream blush that melts into a second skin for the most natural looking flush that you cannot mess up." Amen to that. It's the most beautiful blush that I've tried, which requires the least amount of effort to obtain a gorgeous natural look. Let me go ahead and swatch all 5 of these gorgeous colors for you. You already saw the Nearly Rose. This is Nearly Mauve. This is Nearly Berry. Nearly Apricot, and this is Nearly Neutral. And here are all the color swatches from this line. There's Nearly Rose at the bottom, Nearly Mauve, Nearly Berry, Nearly Apricot, and Nearly Neutral at the top. So that's it for today, and I so hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd tap that thumbs up icon to indicate that you liked it. And in the comments section below, I would love to hear your top blush picks that are a staple in your makeup routine. And since my youngest daughter was recently staying with us and we really had some fun playing games, I thought it would be fun to share with each other our favorite past or current games, especially since we've probably been playing just a few more games than usual during this past year. My daughter and I love the card game Spit, and we usually have Spit marathon sessions when she's here. In fact, do you see this scar? That scar is a result of our last marathon. This game gets fast and furious and is really a hoot. We also really love the game Sorry because it's one game where even if you're way behind, your luck can really turn around on a dime with just the draw of one card. So I'd love to know what some of your favorite games are. Thank you so much for the gift of your precious time today, and I hope you'll be able to join me again next Thursday. Until then, I hope you stay happy and healthy and have a really fabulous rest of your day. Take care.